What is up? Happy little Friday. Friday Eve. Is that the one that pisses him off?
I was getting ready to say, dude, I was getting excited. I thought it is Friday.
You know what? So did Bell.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointment.
Sorry about that. Look, guys, I don't make up the days, all right? I'm here just like you are, okay? So just deal with it. Hey, are we going to war?
I don't know.
800 of them, huh? This feels like this could have been a text message is what I'm thinking.
Bringing all the...
But you guys screwed that up.
Can't they do it by Zoom?
Oh, I know. 800 of them.
Yeah, admirals and generals.
Wow. That's crazy. I wonder what it is. Because you're calling them all in, too. That's, who's watching this stuff? Oh, no. Some of our boats just floating around out there. So the 800 kids, I hope we're not going to, I thought he's the Department of War, though, so he's doing it, I mean, that's kind of what we do. So it's the whole kit and caboodle. I think maybe this is a show of force for the pooter, because the pooter is not, he's being the pooter. Yeah, I know. I saw Trump today say, you guys got to stop buying his oil. Yes. They'd all love to stop buying his oil. They would all love to stop all of that stuff. But they have to make sure that their people have all the stuff when it comes to the winter in particular, as cold as it's going to get. Go look at the numbers. Europe loses so... We don't even realize how ridiculously great we have it here. I think we take it for granted. Man, you go look at the numbers of people who die from the heat and from the cold in Europe. Modern Europe, compared to us. And a vast majority of our people that die are the elderly who don't turn stuff on and really are in bad situations and homeless and stuff like that. So this will be really interesting to see. That's a lot of folks to call to one place. It's the Department of War now. But I have a feeling this is a show of force. I'm going to go with the show of force.
That's all I hope it is.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope we're not getting into anything here.
In Europe.
Yeah. Well,
extreme hot and cold temperatures cause roughly 407,000 deaths a year.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's insane.
Good grief.
Yeah. Now, if you take away their oil and you take away a lot of the energy they would need, man, it would be way worse than that. And I remember I went to I went to play a game up in Leeds, and we stayed in this place, and it was the coldest I'd ever been indoors in my life. I couldn't sleep; it was so cold. They didn't have any central heating,
man,
and it was I had never been so cold in my life. And I think to myself, and I've got like 4 blankets on. It was the 90s. This wasn't the 1890s, but nothing has changed. The house is probably from the 1890s, and it's the same way. But to think about the amount of people they lose because of extreme heat, and their heat isn't like our heat. It's not Florida. It's not, it's not here. It's not Arizona. So... But they're going to continue to buy oil, and the other thing is people don't realize the workaround that all of these countries have. Iran sells it to somebody who we don't really care about, and then they go and buy it from so-and-so, and that's the way they all work around this thing. But for the Europeans, they got it tough because they've got pipelines, and he knows he can squeeze them. So this is good. But now that we got all these guys getting together, oh, man. I hope we're not going to any kind of war or skirmish, but I wonder if he's telling everybody, look, things could get spicy over there. You guys got to be prepared. Could get spicy, dude. That's not good, man. That is not good at all. What's happening, Bell? How you doing, brother?
Didn't Ukraine blow up one of his refineries?
Yeah. They blew up the pipeline, too. They've done a lot,
So the price of his oil has to have gone up pretty.
Yeah, it goes on. Yeah, I mean, and remember too, like China and them, they're getting some discounts anyways because he's
fellow
got
commies.
to. Well, you're discounting it to them because you need them to buy, and you're you're controlling all of the profit and loss anyways. So you're not really worried about it at that point in time because it's just going right back into the coffers to build your war machine that is not very good at war. I mean, it's just not. When you're borrowing North Koreans to go die because you've run out of everybody else, that's not good. And I want to see, I mean, the fact that Trump told him, go on, fight it. Fight him, go on. We're going to give you all the stuff. Which he still doesn't have they don't have a chance. There's not enough of them left. If we would have given Ukraine all of the stuff early on, it would have probably been different. Doesn't mean because he still has enough men, and it still would have been ugly. And he might have gone uglier with maybe a tactical or something, but we didn't. Our goal was just to hopefully, I don't know what it was. I still don't know what the goal of all of this was for us, outside of us using our stuff to practice with. Because that's kind of what it feels like at times. But now it's getting serious. And he went over, what was it today? They were over Denmark today with drones.
Yeah, Denmark.
He wants to see if Trump's willing to do something. He wants to poke him and see. I'm like, come on.
He can't afford a two-front war, though.
No. Well, not only can he not afford it, he wants nothing to do with NATO. At the end of the day, if there was going to go nuclear, it's mutually assured destruction for all of Europe and for parts of our country, not all of it. But for him, devastation. There's nothing left. And any kind of conventional war, he's already seen what happens. And he knows China will cut him loose if it got that serious. They don't want any part of that. They only like him because he's a thorn in our side. That's a big reason. So we'll see. We'll see, man. Going to be interesting for sure. No doubt about that. A lot of stuff to get to today. Some wacky stuff. Yes, we were talking about the fastest car in the world, and somebody said can't be an EV. It is an EV. Why can't it be an EV?
I thought it was a Hyundai Elantra.
It was not.
Rats.
It is not. It's from the BYD company. That is China's version of Tesla. Except, to be honest, probably a little bit more modern and a lot more affordable. And their version is, what did I say was the Yang Wang. It's the Yang Wang U9. All right? And
can't have fun with that name.
Yeah, and by the way, because it's the Yang Wang, don't be calling and saying, that sounds racist. All right? I didn't make the name up. It's the Yang Wang.
Sexist.
Oh, it is. Yeah. The Yang Wang U9 with 308.4 miles an hour with no oil burned. None of that stuff.
Dang.
Just all electric.
I would love to see the battery meter from the start to the finish.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
How much did it burn, that battery?
That's a good question. That is isn't it? Have you been in an EV? You guys ever been?
Yeah.
When they take off, it is.
Oh, there's some giddy up there.
There's so much more giddy up than people realize. It is crazy how fast that thing goes. But I've not been in the Yang Wang. I'm interested. If you guys have never seen BYD, this is China's version of Tesla. And pretty much by all accounts, their stuff is better than most everybody else's EV, probably because they stole all of our technology. And but things like driving with driver assistance with nobody is so much more advanced than every place else. But their cars are so much cheaper too. That's the other thing. They've taken a vast majority of Tesla's market share away in China, like a huge chunk out of China. And now they got the fastest car, faster than the Bugatti.
The Bugatti.
What's a Bugatti cost? What do you guys think?
500
300.
grand.
Oh no, Bugatti. You're probably looking at $3.5 to $5 million.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Did you hear these guys? You guys laughing at this? Okay, here you go. Bugatti cars. The 2026 Tourbillon, $4.6 million. The Chiron, $3 to $4. The Divo is 5.8. So, and here's the Bugatti. You ready for this? It's a one-off. The Bugatti Le Voiture Noir, 12.5.
I wonder how many of those they sell a year.
3.
Well, how many? Yeah. I mean,
Not just joking.
no, it's like, well, it's first of all, it's a piece of art. And the other thing is you just can't go buy one. Like, so let's say you win. So let's say we won that big giant lottery and then you were super excited, but you were like, I'm going to put a racetrack underneath the ground that I'm living in because I'm a weirdo. And I want a Bugatti. You just can't walk in and buy one. They don't let you do that.
I would never waste money on
I know
a
you
car.
wouldn't. Good God. This is my problem with you, man. You can't have any fun. By the way, the maintenance on a Bugatti, let's take a look at that.
Oil change $10,000.
Oil change $25,000.
Oh,
new set of tires $38,000. If you want wheels, that's another $50,000. By the way, so your oil change, to do it, they have to disassemble the underbody completely. Tires, $38,000, should replace every 2 to 3 years or 2,500 miles. 100 miles, 2,500.
That's ridiculous.
And the wheels should be replaced every 10,000 miles. There are 16 drain plugs when it comes to the oil.
And the steering wheel and the seats need to be replaced every 100 miles?
Probably. Every time you get in it. So, there you go. Guess what? The Ying Wang or whatever it's called probably doesn't need that.
How often do you have to change the oil? Does it say? Just like now, every 5,000 miles, 5 to 7.
You just drive from oil place. You can't even drive from oil place because you get. So there's only a few places that work on it. I was telling our sales guy Dave, the big guy downstairs, that I'm watching one of those reels, and this guy he buys a used Bugatti. It still costs him $1 million. It only has like 10,000 miles on it. The only place he could find that would do the oil for his was L.A., and it was a $20,000 just to ship it. And then the place that he was taking all his McLaren said, yeah, we could do it, but you have to, they had to bring in a mechanic to special, and they goes, you have to get $1 million insurance because we're not going to cover it if something goes wrong. So that would have been 30 as well. So, yeah. So 100 to 150,000 a year. There you go. That's just the basics. But you're spending $4.6 million. You think you care about 150 grand?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
It's such a pain in the ass, though. It's like you have to go through so much just to get your oil changed. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. So.
Just take it through a Jiffy Lube. See what they do with it.
Oh, you know what's funny? Nobody probably tell you. Probably take it to a Jiffy Lube. Oh yeah, it's totally fine. We can do that here. And the oil's some special oil too. It's like it's like some bizarre special oil. It's not regular oil. So it's made of silk.
It's probably not from mastodon remains. It's probably saber tooth.
That's right. Exactly.
And you can only find it in Kazakhstan.
Only find it in Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. Down at the bottom of this hill, you have to go through diamonds to get to it.
And you risk your life by crossing tar pits.
Yes. There you go. There you go, kids. So if you want to know, fastest car in the world now is the Ying Yang or Yang Wang.
Interesting.
All right, coming up. Okay, Bugatti, somebody says, only makes 5 to 6 cars a year on specific orders. So, good God.
Interesting.
That is crazy. They sell 1 car a year because they only make 1. Well, I don't think they have it's like one of those things like a Richard Mille watch or some of these things. You're making 1 or 2 a year and it's a specialty.
Where are they based? Italy?
Yeah. Italy. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Think they've ever given the Pope one?
Yeah, it's probably the little Bugatti. That's his Pope mobile.
It's a Pope mobile.
Coming up, we got some interesting stuff to get to as well. Talk a little bit about the economy. Some good news there. Do we trust it? Maybe we do. Also, we've got some immigration stuff, talk about ICE, just a bunch of crazy, wacky stories out there that are entertaining as well. And, of course, the big story, Pete Hegseth summoned hundreds of military officers, senior ones, to a mystery meeting today. Mystery meeting? What? Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. Is this one of those things where I'm going to get an Amazon gift card where I can only shop at Amazon?
Wouldn't that be something?
I'm still waiting to find out how much money I'm getting from Facebook.
Oh, that's right. I got, what was that?
Equifax?
Equifax. And they send me a card for $38, but it's like I can only shop at their garage sale. One time I remember going to Disneyland. They tried this for a couple of years where you'd buy something like a churro. It would be like, $5 for a churro. And you give them $20 and they give you back 15 Disney dollars. What the hell am I doing with the Disney dollar?
Paying them back.
Oh, boy. You
Just
can't
basically
go
them
anywhere.
giving
They
you
just
free
stole
stuff.
$20.
What if that is in the details that we don't know about yet? Amazon will pay back consumers with Amazon gift cards. Wouldn't that be something?
Yes. That'd be great.
How many pancakes can you boys eat? Did you hear about Cracker Barrel?
No, what's going on? Oh, they're giving away free pancakes?
Bringing back endless pancakes.
About time. Endless pancakes. Remember when, so I love when like the food things go bad. What was it? The bottomless shrimp at Red Lobster's
Red
like, we can't
Lobster.
do this anymore.
Almost broke them. But it did break them.
And the same thing with the pasta at Olive Garden.
Endless pasta.
Yeah,
Endless
but
pasta.
this is. I'm sorry. I really screwed up our company. Have a pancake.
Yeah. You want to see how many I'm going to eat? I'm not going to eat for 4 days. I'm going to go Karen Carpenter. Then I'm going to show up. Right? And then I'm going to go Chris Farley.
They're going to kick you out. You just have too many pancakes.
My uncle's a big boy. He's a nutritional overachiever. And wins this Korean buffet.
Yeah.
So he's a big boy. It's all you can eat. And they come out to him and they go, 2 hour.
They actually said that to him.
So awesome.
It's like a John Panette skit.
It was exactly like that.
So he was there for 2 hours?
They said, yeah, there's a limit, like 2 hours. Like all you can eat for 2 hours. And my uncle, because we were going to be there 2 hours, was like, I don't see that anywhere where it says that.
Special for you.
Oh, yeah. That was so great. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's the devil's in the details. They're going to find out.
About that Amazon thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're going to give you like 5 free movies, but not the first run weekend movies. You're not getting the 1995. Right?
And there'll be commercials.
Yeah, you're getting the $5.99 movie that was out for 3 weeks, did okay, but yeah, you're not getting that. You're not getting no. Oh man, I'll tell you what. FBI Dallas ICE shooting had a high degree of pre-attack planning. They're saying, "Oh, this is Cash Patel." No offense. I don't know. No offense, Cash. I know you're in Valhalla.
We got to wait to see if you have to rescind what you put out.
Yeah. So, Cracker Barrel pancakes are the worst, says 8908. Well, then you don't have to eat at Cracker Barrel. Oh, I love free pancakes like that. It's great.
I bet you, I think I could eat at least 10 pancakes in one sitting.
Yeah, I could. I think so. Pancakes are like hot dogs, right? It's like no other food would you think, I'm going to see if I can eat 10 of these.
Well, you slather enough butter and syrup on them. It's like at a certain point, it's just a delivery mechanism for the butter and syrup.
And well, then it helps it go down your throat, your gullet.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say anything about butter and syrup, boys. Just says pancakes.
See, that's what they're doing. Yeah. Everybody's making fun of like the Jonathan Panette thing. You eat too much. You go home now. He was so funny. 2 hour. Oh, he loves to tell that story too. He has no shame. That's why I like him.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
No, he didn't care.
He's dead.
So, no, not Jonathan Panette, but my uncle. He'll tell the same story. He goes, man, they just totally yelled at me. I'm like, I know, it was great. I wish I was filming it. So we'll find out more about the FBI Dallas ICE shooting. A high degree of pre-planning, according to them. And by them, I mean the FBI. So we'll see. It's weird because his family said, we didn't even know he liked politics. We didn't know he liked anything.
What do you think about the word anti-ICE on one bullet?
It's kind of odd, right?
That's something I find that odd too.
Like if you were to stage something, this feels like one of those weird things. Just write something silly, anti-ICE.
Yeah, make it anti-ICE, and somebody wrote anti-ICE.
Because that's not like when we hear about all the people that are writing stuff, they're very the meme culture. They've got certain meanings where you know, oh, that's something.
Right.
That just seems stupid.
Anti-ICE.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
doesn't make
leaves
sense.
me with a lot of questions.
Yeah, and Cash Patel's on it, so don't worry. He's in Valhalla, where all the Hindus go.
Naturally.
Oh, goodness me. All right, coming up, we'll talk a little bit more about this. We'll do some recon to find out exactly what they've got on this ICE shooting high degree of pre-planning attack after yesterday's shooting. Among other things we'll talk about. We've got some fun stories as well, including, speaking of the nutritionally challenged or overachievers, I've got some audio for you guys. Jeff Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. Dun, dun. Hegseth summons hundreds of senior military officers to the mystery meeting. Won't say what meeting next Tuesday is for, but it's good that we know it's next Tuesday, and they'll probably tell us where it's at, so that way everybody in the world can know where all of our military is, or the heads.
Better not let Lieutenant Aldo Rain know.
Oh, I was watching some of that the other day. Stiglitz.
Nazis.
Yeah. We like the way you kill Nazis.
Brad Pitt is a great actor, man.
You know what? There's a person who is so good at acting. The problem is he's so pretty that nobody can give. You can't be both. Okay? You can be Daniel Day-Lewis or Brad Pitt. You don't get to be both.
That's right.
Nobody's ever said that about Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, they haven't. We're killing Nazis.
Killing Nazis. And I want my scalps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude.
He was great. Oh, gosh, that was and Christopher Waltz. That's a bingo. He was so awesome.
He's good in anything he does, man.
He is. That guy's one of the best actors, and he was so good in that.
Oh, yes.
He was just so brilliant in that movie. And Brad Pitt was brilliant, and the whole cast was awesome. But, oh, God, he was so just – same thing when he was in Django.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just another brilliant movie. Another brilliant movie. So, by the way, the Yang Wang, hold on.
Yeah. The Yang Wang?
U9, it's a U9 Extreme. I'm sorry. So if you go by the other one, it only goes like $260. It's $250,000. So 5.9, $250,000. You got to weigh it up, guys.
Wow.
You got to weigh it up.
Tesla doesn't have anything that expensive, do they?
I don't think they do. Probably. No, I don't think so. I think they got them like the $150 range. I don't know if they have, unless they have probably a one-off or something like that. But no, I don't think so. And they don't have anything that goes 308 miles an hour.
Yeah, but how often are you going to actually need that kind of speed?
You're never going to need that. And you're in China where everybody's in traffic.
Right. Exactly.
So, yeah, you're never going to need that. You're never going to need that. You think, you know what's, so the whole Comey thing, people were asking me yesterday, what do you think about this? I said, I'll tell you what I think. First of all, I don't care. I think they're a bit of an overreach here. Not that I think Comey's anything but, Democrats don't like him. I don't think his family likes him. But
how are they going to prove he lied?
That's the big thing. That you're not, because the thing is, if you think something's true, right? So you think it to be true, because even if it's not, but you believe it is, it's hard to prove. And I feel bad because this lady's been put in a position in the district court in Virginia where they fired that other guy who Trump appointed, where she's going to have to go ahead and do this. The first thing she did when she got in, they handed her the thing and it said, do not prosecute.
Basically, they said we don't have the evidence.
Yeah. So the inspector general said the same thing. You're not going to. And here's the thing. People don't realize the feds only charge you if they know they're going to win. So their record when they indict, 99.3%. Only 2% ever make it to court. So if they're that's why, and look, could they charge more and maybe not have a good record, but get actual people? because they also overcharge. That's one of their big things. They hit you with, you're going to go to jail for the rest of your life unless you plead out and take a lesser charge. And so we can say we got to win.
And then you're available for parole in 35 years.
Yeah. So that's how. But I don't think that, I mean, you said it right, Ken. How are you going to prove that? Because it's all about, because even when you listen to him and Ted Cruz, because that's what it's kind of based on, going back and forth, that's a hard thing to prove. Because it's about Andrew McCabe and what did you know? Who did this? I don't know.
It's just a tit for tat, man. Trump's, he's, it's the same thing the Democrats did with Russia.
Yes.
They never had any hard proof. And I think Trump is full on willing just to put Comey through this at the expense of this new attorney.
Yeah. Who's hot, by the way. I think Trump he would surround himself with like fembot ninjas to protect him. Kind of. Who was it? It was, remember Gaddafi had that?
Yeah.
Gaddafi had just a whole bunch of beautiful women.
That was what in Sacha Baron Cohen in The Dictator, that was where he got the idea for all of the female bodyguards.
Yeah. Yeah. That is so crazy. But everybody's like, why are you being negative, Trump? I'm not. I'm being honest. Because here's the thing. If you go and you charge a bunch of people and then you don't get anything, what ends up happening is you look like you made a hot mess. And you're also putting this lady in a tough position. She was a real estate attorney. I mean, you and all of us can agree Comey is a tool.
Sure. Absolutely.
I mean, he was an absolute tool across the board. But if you're not going to get it and you put somebody in a bad position and then you do look like you're really weaponizing stuff, which is hard. If you knew nothing about what happened before with Trump or anything else and you showed up here and you had a blank slate and you saw what was going on, you go, well, I feel like these guys are weaponizing this. Not knowing what happened before with Trump and everything, because like both sides like to weaponize stuff now when they get the opportunity. But you measure twice, you cut once. But if somebody says it can't be done, and then another person says it, and a whole bunch of other people, and then you have this lady comes, because what happens if she goes, she charges, the judge could even throw it out. Then what? That's why, go where you know you're going to get the win, especially on this. Especially on this kind of thing. Hope Hicks, yeah, got a lot of that too. Fembot, Austin Powers as well.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, oh, baby. Yeah, baby. That was that's so fun. That was a great movie. It was a great movie. I mean, it's no Inglourious Bastards.
No.
Which is just, again, several people have chimed in on that movie. What a brilliant, that movie was so incredible. That was, what's funny? To talk about stupid. You want to talk about stupid? I went and saw it in the theaters. There were people behind me. We're shuffling out. God's my witness, guy says. I didn't know World War II ended that way. I didn't know what to say. I was like, this is.
I've just gone, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally. We got him inside of a theater. That's the way it worked, if you guys haven't seen it.
That's how it happened.
That's it. It wasn't on fire for gasoline with his dead wife on their honeymoon. So people are crazy. So, again, I'm not being crappy to Trump on this. It's not about that. It's about you got a great GDP report today. They revised it. That's great. It feels like you got some stuff going. Now, you do have some issues around the globe. Welcome to the world that we all live in. But you want to keep moving forward, and you don't want to give them anything more, and you don't want to take away from a lot of the stuff you're doing. And just like I was talking about with Israel, sometimes you got to be able to tell people, maybe this isn't the one. Maybe there's something else. Because he wants Letitia James. That's the next one. And I don't know.
He wants her bad.
Yeah, he does. He wants her bad. Like bad. Like bad. I don't think...
she could be 100% guilty, and he's still going after her for personal reasons.
Oh, yes. Well, you know what? She went after him for personal reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
She did, man.
There's a few of them that they... was it Bragg? They ran their campaign ads
Right.
for their state and their state races on getting Donald Trump. That's insane. That is insane. So yeah, that was a weaponization of it. And I think they're going after her for mortgage fraud. Seems like everybody does mortgage fraud.
Which is sort of what she was going after him for, wasn't it?
Yeah, but her thing was, and here's the thing too. This has got to be careful because Benson also has the same issue. With you have two houses. You say one of them is going to be your main, and what ends up happening is they give you a better rate on that one or whatever. So that's kind of what they said. And for her, she has come out and they fixed it not too long afterwards because she said, no, I didn't get that, even though after she had got the loan. So could they get her? It's damn possible. Again, anything's possible. They can indict a ham sandwich.
And they usually do.
And they usually do. And you want, I think most of you guys agree, you want Trump to be successful, but you also don't want him to have egg on his face. You don't want him to be so blinded by, I want to get these people, because he does, I get it, but you don't want it to take away from what you're supposed to be doing.
From the important stuff.
Exactly. Because, if the economy's rolling good, you've fixed at least the border. The immigration battle's still going on. That's not going to change anytime soon. You want to make sure that you have that forward momentum. And like for somebody like Comey, that one feels like a reach. Letitia James, I think you may have a better shot at. But for some, he's writing in there. They're all guilty. They're all, when it's truthing out, they're all guilty. These are great things. You're going to love these people that I'm sending you, Pam. And Pam knows it too. You're putting this poor lady, this new lady, in a bad situation. She's a real estate attorney. She's hot, but she's a real estate attorney.
Well, from what I understand, the statute of limitations for what he wants to get Comey for is about to run out.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah.
It'll be 5 years on Tuesday. So they have to indict or else. It's too late. And this is the bar that is set for this one, lying to Congress, is so high because, again, it's a he said, and it's also a knowing thing. Did I know that what I was saying was not true because other people gave you information? Well, the information I had was this.
That's what he's going to fall back on,
yeah.
if it even gets to
If
that.
it even gets. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. Or if it does, they file charges and the judge may toss it out. So we'll see. We shall see. Other stuff to get to today, some fun stuff, some wacky stuff. I got crazy audio. You guys are going to love it. Crazy audio about the place we're going to go. I think what is it? I got to look it up. FatCon. But what Ozempic is doing to people.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, it's very interesting. This lady is very upset about it. Very upset. We'll talk about that. Bunch of other goodies on the way as well. We got some serious stories. We're going to talk a little bit about Gaza next hour, what's happening there, because it's getting uglier, and Israel's no longer pretending that they're there just to get Hamas. They're already eyeing the West Bank already, and the expansion's getting there. And with the Syrian president, which was the weirdest thing ever. If you guys didn't see the Syrian president the other day, we'll talk a bit about that as well. Check us out across all of our social media. Like and subscribe. It is Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 997. So I'm still waiting to hear what everybody's getting. And how do we qualify for this? Are we going to get an email that says we have to fill out this thing that says we can never sue them in the future over anything ever in the history of ever again?
Don't know, man.
Got to read that fine print. Do you remember when that lady in Florida, she ate she went to that restaurant in like one of the Disney resorts, and she ate something. They kept asking over and over again, is there nuts in this? Is there nuts in this? And she ended up dying. And she was a doctor. Her husband was a doctor. They couldn't save her. And this place was supposed to be a place where it's allergic free. There was supposed to be no peanuts anywhere in the place. And they told her she couldn't sue because when they re-upped their Disney subscription, they had signed
Disney
off,
Plus.
and that included the parks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Got to read that fine print, man.
Read that fine print, kids. That's what we're telling you. So when Amazon says, hey, here's a $100 gift card, watch out.
Something interesting. All of a sudden, like upstairs, we've had to re-log in to our Primes,
Really?
our Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Is there anything more annoying than the little thing with your...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that just happens from time to time, but I'm thinking, why? I don't have to downstairs, and I watch TV upstairs almost as much as I do downstairs.
That is odd. That's very odd. It's probably the Chinese.
It's that fine print, dude.
It is.
They're adding things in.
That's what they did. And they did nothing wrong. Again, this is beautiful. Hey, we didn't do anything wrong, but here's $12 billion.
But we will pay the $2.5 billion.
Or whatever it is.
Because really, in the grand scheme of things, that's like going to the soda machine and buying a Coke.
Oh, for them?
Yeah.
Again, we don't know what it is because they may be giving you money where you can only shop where they have stuff. So what happens then? I don't even know. I can't wait to get my $38 from Equifax. What do you think? Bell, how big was the settlement? It goes up to what, $250 per?
No, it depends on how long you had Facebook for, and there are supposed to be some people that'll get get thousands, but then
Really?
The article basically said that the average settlement would end up being like $30.
And what was it for?
Because of Facebook misusing
Data.
your data.
Okay.
Mine will be 37 cents.
Oh, I've got a couple of those. Those are great. But yeah, the Equifax one, I had to go through all the stuff. You had to go fill this thing out. I'm like, this better be good. I mean, all of my data, all of my information, all of my Social Security and everything all got out there. And for that, hours of work and $38. Thank you. You're welcome.
Meanwhile, you're still getting calls from every witch doctor west of the Mississippi.
Exactly. All right, coming up, hour number 2 of the program. A lot of stuff going on. Pete Hegseth having a super sneaky meeting on Tuesday with all of the bigwigs in the military. 800 plus of them. What is it about? Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 997.